Welcome back, Costco crew, to another video about the 10 benefits that Costco members have but might be overlooking. And I want you to really pay close attention to a few of these because this first one could literally pay for your Costco membership if you were to use it just one time. So let's get into it. First, I want to just put my credentials out there. I've been a member of Costco for about 26 years, so I have some authority to talk about this. And the number 10, starting with number 10 thing that you can save additional money on is using the Costco travel portal to rent cars. The key thing is the one additional driver that you get, that is $25 if you don't rent through Costco that you can save right away. And that's per day, by the way, $25 per day of savings. Not to mention, you will also be able to save on the price to rent the car as well. Sometimes up to $100 is my experience. You can see that I've rented cars about 10 times this last 12 months or so. And this one example I wanted to show you back just last year, November, 7-day rental for a car in Las Vegas, and the cost was $289. Where in the world are you renting a car for a week in Vegas for $289? Through the Costco travel site. And then you will get a 2% back if you're an executive member, so you can't beat that. There are also trips you can arrange, again, getting that 2% back if you're an executive member. The number 9 thing you can do to save money, and you might not know about it, is thinking about the life after this life and buying a casket. Maybe not for yourself. Definitely not for Halloween. Don't do this as a prank. But if you maybe are having a service for a loved one, instead of paying the funeral home $2,000-$3,000 for that casket, ask them if you can BYOC. Bring your own casket and then go to Costco and do a price comparison. Good features. Not sure exactly what you look for in a casket, but you know Costco has probably done their homework and found something that really is nice and works for you. The number 8 thing, buying gold and silver. In my household, we have both gold and silver purchases through the Costco website. And I'm telling you, if you have not considered this, this is something that you should consider. The prices, generally speaking, are going to be cheaper than you would buy it from one of these places that you see on TV where they're advertising buy gold and silver. And then some of these places will hold the gold and silver for you. Of course, at Costco, you can either pick it up in the store or you can have it mailed to you. For me, it was to meet a credit card minimum spend. Just go there, buy the gold coin, buy the silver, and you can have your whatever it is, $2,000, $3,000 spend to get the credit card points done right away. Next item, car insurance. I have purchased car insurance through this. As American Family Insurance essentially is who Costco is using as the vendor there. And I shop my car insurance every other year, essentially every 2 years. I'm calling around and doing a price comparison because, of course, as you probably know, these insurance rates have kind of been through the roof here lately. And I don't currently have the Costco insurance, but maybe 2 years back I did switch to them. No problems. I've also used it for renter's insurance. No problems. Very good rates. It's just that, of course, when you switch, they tend to drop it for the first year. And so I was able to get a cheaper rate elsewhere. Another thing, the executive membership, to my understanding, 50% of individuals who are members of Costco have the executive membership and the other half don't. you really should consider upgrading. For me, it pays for itself. You can see right now I am on track to get $148.92, even with the increase in the annual fee for the executive membership to $130, still making $18.92 right now for holding that membership. The next thing to talk about is leveraging the Costco inventory rotation. Costco is known for moving things out within 30 days. That is about 12 times a year. Costco likes to see that inventory change. It is a strategy so they can save money essentially and not have to warehouse so many things. And they do it better than Target. They do it better than Walmart. But what does that mean for you? You know that Costco is going to be moving things out in 30 days. That means if they have a new item, you don't buy it the first week it's out. You wait until day 20, day 21. The chances are good if that item is still there, you can purchase it for cheaper because either the store will have a clearance price on it or the manager will do a manager special to make that item cheaper because it needs to be out of there in 30 days. So let's talk about the Citibank credit card that Costco has. Well, it's a partnership with Citibank, and there's no annual fee for this credit card if you have a Costco membership. But in addition to the 2% you can get from being an executive member, there is also a cash rebate program associated with the Citibank Costco. There are 4 categories where you can earn different percentages: 4% off on the gas, 2% off at Costco, and then 1% off essentially on everything else. Last year, I got back $116.75, which again essentially paid for my executive membership. Of course, your mileage will vary depending on how much you spend per year. These are the categories for this year, and I'm right at $42 essentially. So it's not the end of the year yet. Likely I'll get that up to maybe at $100 for this year. So that is something to not overlook as a Costco member. Next, the extended warranty that exists on electronic devices and some other things they have in the store. But what's key here is the electronic devices. I've gone to Reddit and shown several different people who have written on there about their television and how having this extended warranty saved them from buying another television. So this is something that you have to think about if you purchase your television from Costco and you have an issue with that television down the line. Remember that there is an extended warranty. Most of the manufacturers give a year. Costco will add to that an additional 2 years. So you want to be mindful of that when you're purchasing electronics from Costco. The next thing we want to talk about is the price match. A lot of people don't realize that if you buy something, say at the beginning of the month, and by the end of the month, that item goes on sale, you can return to Costco, not the item, just return to Costco and let them know, oftentimes not even with the receipt, because they have the receipt on file, and they will give you a credit Costco card probably to adjust that difference between what you paid and then the current sale price that's available. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about the global reach of Costco. 891 stores worldwide, 108 in Canada, 40 in Mexico, 35 in Japan, 29 in the UK. These stores are all able to be accessed by you. Your Costco membership card is like a passport. You can't use it to get into these countries, but you can use it to get into these countries' Costco locations. And I'm here to tell you, I've only been to, outside of the country, a Costco in Mexico. And I gotta say, it was very much similar to the Costco in California. It was the first time I had seen the outdoor food court there, but we do have some of those in our warmer climates here in the U.S. And one thing to note, if you're one of those people, some people actually live retired part-time in Mexico, for example, because it's cheaper, your money stretches there. If you're one of those people, you can buy your membership at the Mexican Costco. It's cheaper there, and still be able to access the U.S. Costco when you are home and visiting and what have you. So keep that in mind as a little Mr. Matt hack as well as it relates to the global reach of the Costco family. In addition to this, you have access to the business centers with Costco. A lot of people don't realize that. In fact, I know when I talked to my daughter about a business center Costco coming in her city, she thought it was the corporate offices of Costco, the administration, HR, and whatnot. And then other people think, well, the business center Costco is only open to people who have a small business. Not true. With your regular Costco membership, you have access to the business center Costco's as well. Not every city has one, but if your city does, you would do well to go in and check out what type of inventory they have. I do have a video on this very channel talking about the differences between the business center Costco and the regular Costco, so you can get a sense from that. But generally speaking, they have bulkier bulk items there and some of the same things that exist in your regular Costco, but you might be able to use some of the items at the business center Costco. So don't forget about that one, or don't overlook that benefit that you have as well. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for me today. I want to thank you again for watching this video, because you have a lot of options out there when it comes to YouTube watching. So I appreciate you stopping and selecting this video. If you made it this far and you are not subscribed to the channel, please be so kind as to hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. Until next time, I'm out!